R.I.P. to Dikembe Mutombo, man. R.I.P. man, for real.
That's a fifth floor problem.
Not in my house.
No, not today.
No. Not today.
I thought this might happen, so we have some helium here. I'll give you this, and then just say, certainly, all right? Or nyuk, 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 whichever you prefer. You're well over 6 feet taller than me. I'm not going to squibble and quabble. Here we go. You have to suck it all in. You're under...
If anything ever happens to the guy that does the voice of Cookie Monster, I can sleep at night knowing we have Dikembe Mutombo as a backup.
Would you say C is for cookie?
C for cookie.
That's kind of fucked up, but hey, he was laughing. He was a good sport, so we gonna laugh with him. Not laughing at him, we're laughing with him.
Recently, the NBA tragically lost a legend, who should be in the discussion of the greatest modern defender in NBA history, but he usually isn't. His name was Dikembe Mutombo, or at least that was his abbreviated name. He was a 7'2" center who played 18 seasons in the NBA, and he spent that time with the Nuggets, Hawks, 76ers, Nets, Knicks, and the Houston Rockets. He's not usually brought up as one of the great examples of longevity, but he certainly could be, as Mount Mutombo was extremely effective for almost every team he played for in his time in the NBA. A great example of his longevity is the fact that Dikembe won the Defensive Player of the Year award at the age of 34, which makes him easily the oldest player in NBA history to win the award. In total, Dikembe won 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and he led the league in blocked shots 3 times in his career, getting as high as an absurd 4.5 blocks per game in 1996. What's one of the most impressive details about him is the fact that he won his 4 DPOIs and 3 blocks titles during an era where he was competing against David Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, and Hakeem Olajuwon. I can only imagine the amount of defensive accolades he would have accumulated if he was born in a different era and competing in the 2010s in place of, say, Dwight Howard. He did more than just that though, as Mutombo also led the league in rebounds per game twice in his career, getting as high as 14.1 in the 99-2000 season. As one of the greatest rim protectors in the history of the league, he earned 6 All-Defense teams, and during that time, he was always letting offensive players know about it, as he was consistently swatting the shot and then giving his iconic finger wag. That wasn't the only iconic aspect of his career though. One of his iconic moments came in the 1994 playoffs, where he was a part of one of the greatest upsets in basketball history, when his 8th-seeded Denver Nuggets came back from an 0-2 deficit to beat the first-seeded Seattle Supersonics in 5 games. In that series, Mutombo was utterly insane, as he averaged an astonishing 6.2 blocks per game. What people often don't realize, and very rarely mention, is that he was also ridiculous in that next series, and his Nuggets nearly achieved history again, as they came back from an 0-3 deficit to the Utah Jazz, and forced a deciding 7th game. Over the course of that series, Mutombo averaged 5.4 blocks per game, as he was widely recognized at that point as the game's greatest rim protector. The thing is, Dikembe Mutombo was so much more than just a great basketball player, but he was a wonderful ambassador for the league, and a well-known humanitarian. He created the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation in order to improve the quality of life and living conditions for people in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Beyond that, Mutombo was also a major influence for the Special Olympics, as he was a member of the Special Olympics International Board of Directors, and he was one of their global ambassadors. Recently, the Atlanta Hawks released a statement on the passing of Mutombo. We are deeply saddened by the news of Dikembe Mutombo's passing. Dikembe was a proud and honorable man who lived up to the definition of a word that became synonymous with his name, humanitarian. He used his many gifts and his platform to improve the lives of everyone he encountered, especially in his homeland of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and throughout Africa. His passion for the game, its growth, and the joy he brought to defense, including his undeniable presence and iconic finger wag, made him a star on the court and with the fans around the globe. I was fortunate to have been able to call him a friend. My family and I were beyond proud to have him represent the Hawks organization on and off the court. With his jersey in the rafters, his life and legacy will always be remembered in Atlanta. On behalf of the entire Hawks organization, our thoughts, prayers, and support are with Rose and their family at this difficult time. And this comment was on behalf of the principal owner, Tony Ressler. Obviously, the NBA didn't just lose one of the greatest defensive players in the history of the game, but it lost an ambassador of the game and a kind spirit. He was the kind of legend that improved the NBA's image by merely existing, and is the ideal player to pass the torch from one generation to the next. So now I'm turning it to you guys. What do you think was the most impressive thing about Dikembe Mutombo? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Alrighty, man. Most definitely, man. R.I.P to Dikembe Mutombo. Most definitely, man. Sad, man. When I woke up to that news last week, that shit shocked the fuck out of me. That fucked my whole day up, bro. Knowing that he passed away. That fucked my whole day up last week. But hey, man. He in a better place. He more healthier. He more happier. He's in a better place. That's all that matters. He's in good health. He ain't gotta go through that pain no more. You know what I'm saying? To die of brain cancer, man. I know that was having a father that passed away from cancer. I know that feeling. So yeah, man. Thoughts and prayers out to the family, most definitely, man. Yeah. R.I.P to Dikembe Mutombo, man. For real. As you can see, one of the best rim protectors the league has ever seen, man. Who knows? If he was in today's era, shoot, he'd be fucking Rudy Gobert who? Dwight who? You know what I'm saying? Draymond who? You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk though, he'd be probably one of the best. He'd probably be one of the highest paid players in the league right now, just off rim protection alone. Most definitely. But anyway, so that just gonna about do it for this one, man. R.I.P to Dikembe once again. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.